go fishing. Just where we'll point that boat, nobody knows. Well, we don't know if it's gonna be feast or famine. So sit your ass back and enjoy the Big John Show. Let it go! Watch that stump over.
Alright, welcome back, Lifers. As you can tell, we've got some pretty wet conditions, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be mostly off the GoPro. We're going to take the big camera out just in case we can get some footage because the rain's moving out. It's October 5th. It's currently 5:14, and as we're looking at the radar right here, give it just a second to load. You can see all that rain is moving out. So we're going to try to get out this morning. That way we can try to catch them on their feet, because this has been a pretty heavy rain and I'm pretty sure they weren't wanting to feed in it too much. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to catch them while they want to feed real hard, while it's still going to be cool in the morning. It's supposed to drop all this rain that came through is supposed to drop the temperature, so we're going to be looking at the 70s from about now through on the weekend, and it's just going to get cooler at night for the most part. So it's just going to progressively get better for this weekend. So what we're going to do, we're going to go out. We'll probably go into the duck hole again, just because we know where they're at. The wind's still good for there. We're going to, as the wind switches up from out of the east to more out of the north the next couple days, we'll be able to hunt some new spots. So we'll be taking y'all into some new spots too. But we're going to go ahead and go back to the duck hole this morning. We kind of know what they're doing there. We got the right wind. We'll be able to slip in there. It's wet. We'll get in quiet. We're going to kind of just slip in before daylight through this ditch, use kind of the thermals to our advantage, and we're just going to get set up as quick as possible, and hopefully they come back through like they did the last couple of days, and we'll get a shot at one this time, because we was close 2 different times. We needed one to probably come about 5 to 10 more yards, and I'd have felt comfortable shooting in that thick brush, and because she was about 25 out, but there was enough stuff about back height on her that I didn't want to lob an arrow in there too much. But the other one came in probably to 10 yards, just was on the other side of some thick stuff. As y'all can see, she busted me. She hopped back. She jumped to about 22 yards, and she almost hit this little opening. That's why y'all saw me draw back on her. She went to hit this little opening, and if she'd have took one more step before bounding off, I'd have been able to get a shot off at her. But we're going to hopefully go off into here, and they'll be back in here this morning. Kind of don't figure the ones that I spooked will be too happy, and they'll kind of be kind of slow wanting to come in there. If they do come back in there, they'll definitely be looking out for me. But I'm thinking there will be a lot of deer movement this morning just because they'll want to eat, so I'm thinking they're not going to be the only ones. That's the plan, that's the hope. Let's go get one for you guys. Alright, John. Alright guys, we're gonna, duck hole was a bust this morning. Walked out, saw a couple of deer, well, spooked them off. But we're gonna go in, check this card, maybe even pull this camera, but we're probably just gonna switch cards in it. It's on top of a ridge, everything's wet right now. We're gonna slip in, slip out, that way kind of once everything's dry and gone, so is our scent. But we got a good little walk. We'll show y'all anything we got. If there's any fresh sign along the way, we're just gonna run up to this camera and run back pretty much. We might kind of still hunt. Alright guys, we got somebody's cell camera right here, and they decided to put a bait pile right there, which is completely illegal on Corps land or public land, but you know, to each its own. I don't come out here and do that. Actually, my camera's right up here just on regular deer movement. I'm going to make sure that this camera gets plenty of pictures of me though. Alright guys, so the last clip of me y'all saw, there was a trail camera and there was actually a bait pile, which I don't think I got good footage of the bait pile and all that, but there was a trail camera and a bait pile. I got good footage of the trail camera, but you're not supposed to bait on public land, which is completely not allowed, but I just kind of left it alone, got out of there. I know not to go back in there. I would like y'all to let me know what y'all would do if y'all came across a bait pile out on public land where it's not supposed to be, where you're not allowed to bait. So leave down in the comments what y'all think about that. We're going to get ready to go back out this afternoon, but we can bring the big camera out this time, so that'll be a lot better. The rain's all gone. It's nice and sunny now, but we're going to go hit a spot this afternoon and we'll see if we can't get nothing for you, and we'll catch y'all in the next video, or this might be the same video, but we'll keep y'all up to date. And remember, let me know what y'all think about the corn pile.